all, welcome to the channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and today we are going to be doing the Battleship Bismarck. So we have issue 28 of the Bismarck to do today, and I just thought we were installing a hull piece, but no, we've got some very, very tiny detail to put on the superstructure on this issue. So yeah, let's just say took me more or less sort of half an hour to get ready for this recording. So it was a lot of work on getting the bits off the sprues and everything, but I think I'm ready, and I think I'm ready to build. So with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay, so here we are. We've got this hull piece to install first of all, and that's just going to simply slot in, make sure it's the right side, yep, slot in down there just like that. And then that's screwed in with three 2x4mm PEM screws. This hull is really taking shape now. It's really getting so much bigger every issue we do. Okay, that's the second screw in, and then we've just got the third. Noted, it's reflecting nicely. This. Okay, and that's all three screws in. So I'm just going to move that to one side, because we've got some super fine detail to do. Sorry, do not like a wonky camera. Okay, so we've got the superstructure deck here, and we've got some bits to put on it. So the first thing we need to put on it is this part here, and I'm just making sure I've got it the right way around. Let's have a look. So it's going around like this, and this piece is just going to literally is that the right piece? No, that's the right piece. Alright, and this is going to literally just sit in here just like that, but we do need to glue it in. Just making sure I've got the right piece. Yes, it's definitely the right one. Just, yeah, okay. Right, so let's get some glue and we'll get started. Normally I would record this the day before, but my hands were really shaky last night, and the last thing you need when you're doing the Bismarck is shaky hands. I've realised that. So just apply that. That should stick quite instantly. Okay, right, we've got another one to put on the other side. So again, get this glue in these bits. Okay, get this positioned, and in it goes. Just like so. Okay, right, next bit we need to do, and this is when it starts getting very small detail. We've got this part here, we've got this clear part here. Now it's asking us, making sure I get the orientation right, like that, to put this red part into, yeah, this is why it's so small to do. Okay, now next we're going to be putting that on the ship, so making sure I've got it in the right orientation, which is round this way. We need to put that in where that light's going to be, just there. Obviously these are going to be the port and starboard lights, so we've got red for port, and then we'll have green for starboard. Right, just come out, typical. When you put this in, right, so making sure I get this in the right orientation. Right, so it's not wanting to go in that way. So I am presuming it needs to go around the other way. If it stopped falling off. Right. Super small parts. But once this is in, it should hold itself. I want to get this in. No, it's got to go in that way. Alright. I want to get this in before the glue goes off. Oh, it's come out again. Right, let's just make sure I've got this in the right way. Like I said, there is an angle to it, but it just keeps on falling out. Oh, not again! Come on, you bugger! Get in there! I was tempted to maybe put some glue on them, but I don't think I'm going to bother. Right, that's the correct orientation. Let's just double check we're putting this in the right way. Right, okay. Right, that's in. Just going to dab a tiny bit of glue just behind it, because I do think that glue has gone off. Oh, come on! Oh. Right, let's... So we put some glue in. Oh man, I've got another one to do. This is why I say it's super small parts when it's wanting us to glue on. And now my hands have started shaking and it's come out again. Right, 2 seconds while I get this in. Okay, so you know what happens? You switch the camera off and it works first time. But that is that bit in place now. Okay, so moving on. I'm just double checking. So we've definitely got some fine detail to put on now. Some very, very, very fine detail to put on. The first bit is this tiny piece here, which is going down here. Right. Get that in, that's gone in nicely. Oh. Me and tiny detail do not go hand in hand. Right. Count to 10. 1, 2. Right, no, I'm still not happy with that. Problem is with me, I like to get it right. That I'm one of these people that says, you know, that goes, oh, that'll do. No, I'm not one of them people. I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it right. My problem is shaking hands, and right, I think there's a bit too much flashing on that, so I'm going to take some off quite quickly, because it's just not sitting flush at all. Okay, so I've taken a bit of flashing off. Try a little bit more glue. That was the main problem with this, was working out how much flashing you needed to put it on with, and I believe we have it correct now. Oh, that's lovely and flat. I'm glad I did that. Oh, and then what happens is it sticks onto your fingers. Right, 1, 2. Still not right. Three, 4. Right, it stayed on. I'm happy with that. Right, okay. Next we need off the sprue would be H8, which again is an absolute tiny part. Where's that going? That is going above it there. Right, okay, this again is a tiny little bit. But we will persevere and get on with it. Just making sure I get it in the right orientation. And that's that piece in place. That was difficult. It did not want to go in at all. Okay. Right, so moving on. We've got more detail to put on. We've got this bit here. That's going to go in there. Hopefully with this being a bit bigger, I shouldn't have many problems with it. Right, and then we've got another piece. This again is going in here. Right, that's now in place. Okay, moving on. We've now got to do the starboard side. So, looking in the orientation, that picture's a lot more clearer than the port side on which way this goes in. Now what I found last time was putting a bit of glue helped hold this lens in place. Because you saw the trouble I had with the red lens. I don't want to have trouble with the green lens. Right, so here we go. Right, let's get this in. Okay, and that's that there in place. Right, it's time for fiddly details again, which I'm not looking forward. So let's have a look. Right, how this one goes in. Also got to be careful, you don't want to damage the details that you've done originally. I'll just get loaded up with some glue. Oh. Okay, that's that detail in place there. And now for the tiny one that caused me troubles last time. Okay, and that's that piece in place. We'll just move on to the last two pieces and then we will be done with this issue. So, right, so another detail here, which is the one with the hole in it. Just there. And then the last piece, just like that. And that's them two details in place. That was not easy. That was really, really not great at all. Just so small and finely detailed. I didn't have shaking hands before I started. I then got shaking hands while doing it, and I'm just, yeah. This has definitely stressed me out, this issue. But that is issue 28 complete. Well, guys, I'm going to say that wasn't an easy issue. I really did struggle. I am probably going to have to edit this video quite a lot to basically shorten it down. But that were a nightmare of a build. Them pieces. I mean, how do pieces stick to your hand that have no glue on, but don't stick to the part that has super glue on? It doesn't make sense at all. Anyway, if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell and you'll be notified of any future videos. But as for always, guys, stay safe and bye for now.